Hey guys, my name's NetskyZI, or James, whichever one you prefer to call me. Today I'm playing Medal of Honor multiplayer. The reason I'm playing this is because I'm really bored of Call of Duty at the moment. I mean, I can play it for around 30 minutes to 40 minutes now. I just get bored. It's repetitive. I mean, I've been playing Call of Duty for the last 5 years, and not a lot's changed engine-wise, not a lot's changed graphics-wise. So it's the same stuff in and out really for me. It's just different skins on different weapons basically that changes it every year, and different mechanics with the weapons, and that's about it. Um, because I'm waiting the release of Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 as well, like most people are at the moment. I just I just can't seem to get into games at the moment. I mean, I got into the Medal of Honor single player while my internet was down. But I decided yesterday that I thought I might as well give the multiplayer another try, see what it's got to offer. And to be honest, it's not even that bad. I thought it was bad when I first played it, but once you get into it, it's quite good. Um, but it's still a bit weird. I mean, it's really campy as well. I mean, you'll see this guy here, he sits up there and just takes me out somehow. I mean, I shot him first. God knows how he managed to take me out, but I think some guns are a bit overall underpowered on this game. Uh, but there's not much you can do about that. I mean, the developers bring patches out and stuff, but they usually don't admit there's problems with the balancing issues, unless there's a huge balance issue. I'm mainly waiting for the release of Battlefield 3 as well at the moment, because that looks just amazing. I mean, the graphics on PC, as most people know, are always better than console. But I actually feel sorry for the console guys, because you're not going to get the full effect of Battlefield 3 on a console. You're running it at 30 frames a second, you're not going to get, all the anti-aliasing and other effects that, Battlefield has to offer on PC. The main reason you can't do that is because the hardware's 6 years old for a start. I mean, if you tried using a 6-year-old graphics card on a PC to run today's games, it just wouldn't work at all. I doubt you'd be able to run them at all. So this is the actual first time I've actually played this game fully, a full game. It's not the best gameplay because obviously it's my first time. I'm trying to learn the maps, trying to figure out the mechanics of the game, but it starts to get a bit better later on in the game, as it would do, seeing as I'm learning the game as I'm playing it. It's not a campy map. This is the reason I liked it. I think is because I played it on a map that's primarily not a camping map, and it's basically domination we're playing here. I don't think I had that good of a team. We actually lost this match, but I wanted to save the game for later because this is the first time I've actually played it. I just wanted to talk to you guys about Alter IWNet. I played it for the first time properly yesterday as well. It's pretty good, to be honest. I never really got into it though before because I actually had the legitimate version of Modern Warfare 2, but because I was so bored the other night, I went and downloaded it, just to see what it'd be like. It's pretty good. I mean, you get dedicated servers, and there's a shit ton of mods as well. I'm not even joking. You can tell what server's running what mod as well because it changes the game type. It also unlocks the console, which for me on Modern Warfare 2 is key. I mean, I can change my FPS, so I've actually got 250 frames now, which makes it feel so much better than the default of, I think it's 91 frames a second you get on default on PC and 60 on console. Can also change my field of view now as well, which is even better because the default field of view makes it look fucking horrible compared to Call of Duty 4. I really need to know from you guys as well what kind of gameplay you'd like to see. I mean, I'm mainly an FPS player, but I can actually play racing games. I'm pretty good at racing games. I mean, drifting's my key thing in racing games. I'm pretty good at that. So, like drifting games and stuff, I can put gameplays of that up as well. It's It's one of my favourite things to do actually, is just, you know, jump on Race Driver Grid, even though the servers have been taken down for PC version now, which kind of sucks really, because I was hoping I'd get some nice multiplayer footage of me actually hammering a load of dudes. But obviously I can't do that anymore because the PC version's been shut down. The only version that actually is still up anymore is the Xbox version. The PS3 version as well has been taken down, which kind of sucks for a game that's that good. I mean, that's one of the first games I ever got on my console, was Race Driver Grid, and I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, I spent nearly a year and a half perfecting primarily drifting, because I just enjoyed it a lot. The drifting part of the game, it's arcadey, it's not realistic, but it's really fun once you get into it. So yeah, if you like to see like gameplays of drifting or racing, if you don't know Scott or Skies, you guys know him. He's probably one of the best track racers you'll probably see on YouTube. He pretty much dominates the leaderboards when it comes to Codemaster games, which are kind of arcadey, don't get me wrong, but he pretty much dominates them. So if you like to see hot laps from him, I mean, he's good on like Dirt 3, Formula 1, and Grid. He took most of the records within touring cars, I think it was. Highly skillful class to be racing in that, and yeah, I think he's taken quite a few records in that, as well as F1 2000, which is the smaller version of Formula 1 cars. I mean, I think they're a bit smaller and a bit lighter, but they're not as powerful, so they still get up to high speeds, but they're just not as powerful. But that wraps up the gameplay for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any ideas or feedback, just leave it in the comment section below. I'll hopefully be uploading a few more gameplays within, you know, quite a short space of time. I mean, I'm aiming for, you know, at least 2 or 3 gameplays a week, and I'll become a bit more active within this community. So, speak to you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay.